Western Conference NBA Playoffs. Round 1 continues. The Rockets have showed up hungry and determined to fight for what they believe is rightfully theirs. Will they be able to break the stalemate and come out on top against the Jazz? Round 1 of the NBA playoffs continues.
On the way is Game 3 of the Western Conference quarterfinals. This series all tied at 1 apiece. Tonight's winner, a chance to seize some momentum. Tonight, we'll see the Utah Jazz as they play against the Houston Rockets. I'm Brian Anderson. With me tonight, Grant Hill and Richard Jefferson, with Allie LaForce joining us courtside. Here are the starters for Houston. Wendell Carter is out there with Giannis Antetokounmpo. Then there's Mitchell, and it's Geiger in at small forward. And for the Jazz, they've got Evan Mobley. He's out there with Walker Kessler, and it's Morris in at the point. You look at the Jazz, they may be the lower seed, but they have a chance to take the lead in this series.
Yeah, and they've done well to get this series tied at 1 game apiece. Now they need to take control, and to do that, they've got to defend their house.
Here we go. So the Rockets win the tip. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Takes the 3. Nice start for him, sinking his first shot.
Just a selfless play by Giannis. He knows all eyes are on him, so he dishes to a ready shooter.
Carter inside. Mobley's on him. Yes, it's good.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. You'll gladly take those.
Bailey's shot is off.
And the defense dodged one right there. Not the guy you want to leave open.
And it's slammed in by Carter.
You love the show of force from Carter Jr. He's not messing around when he gets the ball down there.
Here's Hollins. Morris on the wing. Drops one in from the wing.
And hitting from the mid-range here and early. I mean, really gives the defense just another thing to worry about.
And you don't see many teams take these shots as often anymore. It's nice to see them take advantage in this area.
And I love their energy so far. They're now 4 for 4 from the field.
Pass to Kessler. Here's Bailey. From deep. Drains the triple.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Guarded by Morris. Puts one up from 19. And good as it rattles through the hoop. Give him 8 points now.
5 out of 5 to start things off. They certainly seem to be in a good rhythm.
Here's Bailey. Back to Morris. The fader, and it's Utah scoring again.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
Mitchell, the pass to Geiger. Lets the 3 fly. Nails it from beyond the arc.
This squad can't do anything wrong. They haven't missed one yet.
And now the first timeout called here for Utah. And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. And here's Morris. Pass to Bailey for 3. And he can't connect. He's 1 for 3 in this game. The Rockets lead by 8. Right side, Mitchell. They get it back. Carter. And the layup is good off the glass. Carter's got 6 points.
You can't help but look toward their defense. They're totally lost.
Here's Morris. Buries it from about 10 feet away.
The defense kind of opened up for him, and he took full advantage.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
I had a chance to catch up with Utah's head coach. We talked about their defensive game plan for Giannis, and he told me the best way to guard Giannis is to keep him out of the paint and force him to be a jump shooter. The only problem is no one's figured out how to do that consistently. Giannis always seems to find a way to impose his will. Guys, back to you.
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Back to Antetokounmpo. And Antetokounmpo! Oh, with the stuff.
They've shown so much energy right from the start, particularly on the offensive end.
They came out swinging, really setting the tone on offense, and the opposition has not been able to respond.
Morris can't hit.
Would you say testing the limits of his range there?
Yeah, he might have.
Oh, wow!
Okay, I didn't see that coming.
Building a big advantage early with a terrific all-around performance.
They got off to such a hot start, and that can keep you energized throughout the whole game.
Well, it's always nice to head up to the connected cam to get another angle of these big plays, courtesy of AT&T. All alone, and the Rockets tack on 2 more.
And he's carried them this quarter, a dominant offensive stretch.
Here's Morris. 6 points for him. Looking to win the run. The long distance 3 is buried. 9 points in the game.
And he's doing everything he can offensively to lift them out of this hole. But I'm not sure his hot shooting can do it alone.
Knocks down the triple.
Adds to their lead. They've been able to rely on him all night.
Jazz trail by 17. Pass to Kessler. Now Mobley. Morris deciding where to go with it. 6 on the shot clock. Can't connect from 13 feet out. Houston with the ball. Now here's Carter. On the wing, Mitchell. Lets it go from deep, and he buries his first look.
They've really built this lead on the back of their perimeter game.
We'll see if they can keep this pace. Not sure they can win it by relying on just the 3.
Now a timeout called by Utah. So Utah ends up going with a new group. Bailey's checked in for Utah. And the Rockets will go for a different look here. Mitchell's checked in for Houston. And Houston has possession. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Some solid defense from Markkanen.
Defense pulled out all the stops to shut him down there.
Lauri Markkanen out there with Kyle Filipowski. Then it's Bailey, and it's Hollins in at the 2-guard spot. That's the 5 on the floor for the Jazz. Here's Geiger. Houston with another miss. The Jazz have gone 5 of 10 in the second quarter. Markkanen outside. Pass to Bailey. Back to Markkanen. From downtown. That's no good. He's 0 for 4.
Some people could say he's struggling on offense this period. I like to think of more of drowning. Just can't seem to find his confidence.
I mean, the size and athleticism of Giannis, arguably without precedent, an incredibly prolific finisher.
Now here's Morris. He's got 11. Here's Hollins, and he buries his first look.
You got to appreciate the consistency. Night in and night out, he brings it.
The crossover, driving in. Here's Carter, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Carter's got 8 points.
They've shown that power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
Morris outside. Gets the three to fall.
They've got some ground to make up, and shooting the three ball more consistently like they are now should help them do it.
Pass to Geiger. The three. That one's true. And that's 9 for 12 for him now.
Even with all the threes he nailed in the first quarter, the defense still hasn't made the proper adjustments.
Morris outside. Here he goes. Oh, and a slam dunk by Morris.
What a finish. I mean, he just took over himself.
What a show of power right there from the point guard. Man, sweet.
A point guard getting up like that? Boy, that is special.
Now here's Carter. Give him 8. On target from range. He's got 26.
Whoo, this guy is as hot as they come from distance. Defensively, you almost have to pick him up once he crosses half court.
Here's Hollins. And again, it's Utah with a 3.
And they're in a better flow this quarter offensively, and their shooting percentage is steadily rising as a result.
Antetokounmpo looking it over. Somehow misses the two-handed jam. Utah shooting around 60% in the second, an excellent number. And Bailey gets it to go. Give him 8.
After failing to get going in the first quarter, he's looked much better here in the second.
And Houston making a change here. Smith's checked in.
Substitution on the court.
All right, the Jazz making a change here. Morris is checked in. And a change for the Rockets. Shepard's checked in. To the right side. 1:25 left in the second period. And Mitchell launches it from deep. An absolute bomb from three-point range. Mitchell's got 6.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Always plays hard until the... final whistle, no matter what the situation is. He's doing everything he can if they want.
And so a pretty lopsided game through the first half. It's Houston running away with it. And we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out there for the start of the third quarter, right after the break.
The Rockets, 7. Make some noise and get ready for the main half-court shot. Please direct your attention to center court. Drum roll. They're thinking about the shot.
Greetings, everybody. Game 3, and it's a huge lead for the Houston Rockets.
Dominant performance from this offense. As a fan, you just have to admire it and see what they're doing.
Yeah, they're hitting the 3 major E's: effective, efficient, and entertaining.
I like the way you did that.
Taking a look at the Jazz in this series. In good position in the series, but not so much tonight. Guys, what are you seeing?
Yeah, I think they took their foot off the gas just a little bit. Feeling confident, but you got to keep working.
Yeah, you need to have that killer instinct. You know, when you got a team down, that's when you got to put them away.
Get them out of there. Thanks for joining us. Time to head back over to the third quarter with Brian Anderson.
and welcome back to our coverage of Game 3 on 2K Sports. And so Morris will bring it up for the Utah Jazz. So the Houston 5 right now. We've got Mitchell. Wendell Carter is out there with Giannis Antetokounmpo. And it's Geiger in at the 3, the small forward. Basket's good. And he's got 28 now.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that too.
When it ain't broke, leave it alone until someone stops him. Just let him roll.
Oh, nice shot by Morris.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
Pass to Geiger. Fires for 3. He drops it from range. Geiger's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
That one drops for him.
And you can expect him to make it when the D is trash like that.
Houston leading by 22. Outside Carter. Picked by Carter. Here's Mitchell. Again, Houston.
Something lit a fire under them at the half. They started this quarter going 3 for 3 from the floor.
Pass to Kessler. Here's Bailey from the arc. Doesn't go for him.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
Lets it fly from 18. Kessler with a rebound.
Their first miss since the break. Still, I like how they've come out so far.
And stolen by Antetokounmpo. Out to the wing. Takes a 3. Nails it from 3.
They're in. Strong position coming down the stretch, and he is a big reason why.
Here's Morris. 24 points for him. And there's the drop. Oh, throw it down. Wow.
Come on now, guys. That's flat out insane.
Hey, when's the last time you saw a jam like that? Thanks for that great view, courtesy of the AT&T Connected Cam. Utah grabs the miss.
See, that miss right there, it's why teams try to avoid the mid-range jumper these days.
And that one hits the back iron. The Rockets have gone 4 of 6 from the floor in this 3rd quarter.
And just shredding apart the defense with his passing. He's helping to pace this offense so well.
He's locked in with his teammates right now, setting guys up in perfect position.
Time called here. The Jazz decide to talk it over.
All right, fans, I want everyone here in the arena to get on up out of your seats and make some noise.
And it's a completely new group for the Rockets.
All right, let's keep it going for you.
So both teams changing it up here. .54 seconds left in the 3rd. Pass to Filipowski. Here's Collier. Clock at 6. Sensabaugh. And a miss there on the triple.
And right now, they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
Yeah, it's easy to see why they go to him so often, because they know they can depend on him to come through for them.
Utah has gotten 3 of 6 threes to fall in the 3rd quarter. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock and the game clock. Ooh, solid defense from Mitchell. Pass to Geiger. Fires from the wing. That one a tad offline, but it drops in for him. Geiger's got 5 points now this quarter.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
And guys, to go on a big run, get some breathing space, it has to be a great play on each end.
At the end of the third quarter, a huge lead. This one may have already been decided. It's Houston just dominating this one. And right after this, we'll bring you this. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today coming from an unlikely position. It's the big fella with the sweetest pass of the day.
I feel like we've seen more slick passing big men in the league today than we've ever seen.
Thanks for joining us again for round one. The Jazz have gone 6 for 9 here in the fourth quarter. Bailey out there with Lauri Markkanen. Then it's Evan Mobley, and it's Hollins in at the 2. That's the 5 on the floor for the Jazz. The kick out to Morris. Utah moving the ball around. Markkanen for 3. That won't go. 5 for 10 from the floor.
Shocking that he just bricked that one. The defense got real lucky there.
That shot, no good. Mobley with some nice D. Oh, and a slam dunk by Morris.
I tell you, a little extra pressure on D when you're up against a point guard who can elevate.
It doesn't make it easy, does it?
Yeah, hard to strategize for a guy who can make a pass or a play like this right in your face.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
Woo! His energy is unmatched.
And all of a sudden, that man was just on the other end. Wow.
Now here's Thompson. Mobley grabs the board. Mobley's got 4 rebounds now. And here's Bailey for 3. It's rebounded by Houston.
Yeah, just hasn't been able to find his rhythm offensively. And that's having a ripple effect.
Takes it into the teeth of the D and converts the layup. 37 points for him.
And it only makes sense to give him the rock again. He put the team on his back all game.
Yeah, just keep feeding him. That guy is a man on a mission. And the defense, well, they don't have much of an answer.
Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Yeah, Shepard's so creative with the ball. He confuses the defenders.
All right, guys, what do you think about the hustle stats for the Rockets?
Oh, they've done a lot of damage in transition. Every time they see a chance to push the tempo, they're gone.
Well, another area they've been productive is off of turnovers, scoring many times after forcing the ball out of their opponent's hands.
Utah making a switch here. Kessler's checked in. And the Rockets making a change here as well. Carter's checked in.
Great. Baskets assisted, it's a stat I really like. It tells the story of how well you are playing team offense.
Antetokounmpo outside. On the wing, Mitchell. And here's Shepard for 3. On target from range.
Well, this is Shepard's shot. The defense can't afford to give him this much separation.
Up top, Morris. Puts it up from the high post. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. Morris has got 42 in the game. The Rockets have gotten 7 of 12 shots to drop in this fourth quarter. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Jazz. And Utah has possession. Pass to Hollins. Launches a 3. And that comes off the assist by Morris. Morris has got assist number 8 now on the night. Houston leading by 21. Deflects the pass. Ooh, Morris with a steal. It's blocked, and it's out of bounds. Still Utah's ball. And Houston making a change here.
Substitution on the court.
Markkanen, the pass to Filipowski. Pass to Williams. Oh, trying his luck from deep. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. Shepard's got 4 rebounds in the game. Picked by Carter. The 3. The rebound by Filipowski. Filipowski's got his 4th rebound in this one.
And that'll wrap up Game 3. Now we'll look ahead towards an important Game 4 for the Rockets.
And everything seemed to go their way today. They were firing on all cylinders, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., this was the kind of performance you relish as a player. Just a very impressive win.
And in what could be a series-defining victory, they go up 2-1.
And both teams knew tonight would be important. The winner captures momentum going into Game 4. It's been an interesting matchup.
Here's Utah. They're on a 17-7 run. From deep. Ooh, it misses. Poole with the ball. Here's Carter. Jabari Smith. The 3 is off. On offense, here's Utah. They trail by 18. The Rockets taking care of business in this one. And this is a critical win for them. They grab the lead in the series after splitting the first 2 games.
Yeah, Game 3 feels like a Game 7 if the series is tied. It has a huge impact. They're in the driver's seat now as long as they don't lose their focus.
And Allie LaForce has something for us on the sidelines. Hey, Allie.
Giannis, a tremendous performance. What enabled you to win this game so convincingly?
It was a team effort. I think we came out, we did not mess around with the game. We did our job, we defended, we moved the ball. That's why we were able to close the game.
Giannis always recognizing the importance of his teammates. Thanks so much, Giannis.
All right, Allie, thank you. And that about wraps it up from here, folks. We hope you've enjoyed our broadcast of the NBA's Western Conference quarterfinals. For Richard Jefferson, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson saying thanks for watching, and time to present our player of the game.